Charlie was released. The small village of Eskifjord was one of the first to volunteer their help. One idea proposes that Keiko could live in a fjord, protected by a sea pen, until his ability to survive in the wild is tested. Keiko's return also has the surprising support of Eskifjord's fishermen.
This will be considered to be a major event here, and I am absolutely certain that everybody will lend a helping hand in making this possible. It would be fantastic to have Keiko come back to Eskifjord. I can assure you of that.
There could hardly be a better place than Eskifjord for Keiko's eventual release. Located along the migration route of Iceland's orcas, Keiko would be able to hear and respond to others of his kind. But the final word on his return rests with the government in Reykjavik. And just like negotiations in Mexico, politics will determine the outcome. Until that day comes, Keiko continues to make remarkable progress. Constant swimming has brought him newfound strength and energy. For Carla, the ocean water is so cold at 49 degrees that she now needs a wetsuit. But Keiko thrives. He now eats nearly twice as much, 200 pounds of restaurant-quality herring and capelin each day. In 6 months, he has already gained over 1,000 pounds. His flippers have increased an amazing 6 inches in width, and he's already grown nearly a foot in length. Keiko seems to enjoy the measurements and gets in on the act by holding the tape measure in his mouth. But most amazing is that his skin virus has nearly healed.
How many % down do you think it is over the last 3 months?
I think it's probably 80% normal now, whereas even a month ago it was only like 50 or 60%. It's really dramatically improving.
It's less than 2 months.
The improvement of the lesions from when Keiko first arrived to 6 months later is astounding. Dr. Cornell believes the combination of cold natural seawater, better diet, and freedom from the stress of performing have all contributed to his healing. At this rate, Keiko's virus could be gone within the year. A big screen TV has been installed so that Keiko can watch and listen to wild orcas. He's attracted to it and seems to enjoy scenes of orcas leaping.
Looking much healthier. I mean, the papilloma's looking amazing. It's just definitely much better. He's more active and he's gaining weight. And he's acting silly all the time. He's playing and he's really active. He looks healthier and happier.
Keiko has begun to spy hop spontaneously, a technique used by orcas to break the surface and look around. After 15 years of being hand-fed, perhaps the most important tool Keiko must learn is to hunt for food. Nolan Harvey supervises training sessions where Keiko learns to recognize and locate hidden objects.
Well, one of the first things we've done with Keiko is teach him to respond to the shape. This is his shape, this primary shape. The idea is to use his brain, to get him to start thinking, maybe start hunting down an object, looking for a specific object, which hopefully will give him the idea that he can use his brain to go out and find things.
Good boy!
And it is just the basis of starting on a hunting type of behavior within this pool.
Live fish could introduce parasites, and so for now, human praise in herring are Keiko's reward. Most revealing of all are the results of the blood tests. Keiko's immune system is far stronger than at any time before, an indication that the team's plan is working. But his 6 months of success mark another inevitable milestone. Now it is time for Carla and Renata to leave their beloved friend and return home. For them, it is a time of celebration and sadness.
When the time comes to say goodbye, I'll definitely say, oh God, this is hard. I'll say I love you very much. I don't know. This is very hard.
5 long years of caring must come to an end.
And I know I'm living part of my life, the most important part of my life here. So, that's it.
As hard as it is to leave, Carla and Renata know that they must, in order for Keiko to gain the independence he will need to survive in the wild. Keiko's journey home is in part a story of human nature. What began with cruelty and greed has been eclipsed by our compassion and love. A love that can heal a whale. A love that can heal us all.